This video is going to be a tiny bit rushed because I forgot to make it, and also it is literally New Year's Eve today and I want to get this out before the new year. I've been a bit busy with this, so yeah, that's no excuse though. It's no excuse. I haven't bought a lot of figures as much as I did last year, that came out this year. Does that make sense? I don't know. These aren't going to be ranked in any order. They're just going to be ones I bought and ones I like. I know I said they're not ranked in any order, but this is just good enough to be on the list, but not good enough to be at the top of the list. Now this figure... I don't know. I'm going to set on my lights. I'm going to stop being so lazy. You know, it's only gentleman-like of me. Just realised how many fingerprints I've got on my brand new monitor. Anyway, this is a really detailed Marvel Legends. It goes good with my Miles Morales from the game. Unfortunately, he does not have butterfly joints, which is one of the hang-ups for me. And his articulation overall is just pretty mid. I did cut up a lot of the back of the neck to make him be able to look up a lot more. I feel like there's a shade darker of the white on here, on the torso. That makes sense. There's like the... Ow. Okay, you see that? See this? He has decent accessories from Marvel Legends as well. He has 3 pairs of hands and this black web, which I guess is switching it up a bit. Calf swivel. I don't know why I'm giving a review now, but I've been doing a lot of reviews lately. I've been enjoying my life. So yeah. Another symbiote Spider-Man, and I was actually pretty happy for this guy to come out. For a really long time I wanted a Spider-Man 3 black suit symbiote Spider-Man, but all the ones that are available were from 2004 and they looked really weird. So it's nice to have this one with, you know, pinless joints, a really nice head sculpt. Tobey Maguire, pretty decent one. I think he had 3 pairs of hands as well. No drop down hips again. He actually has butterfly joints, although they don't even work, I'm being honest, but they fixed the paint on him. The head sculpt still looks a bit weird, but it looks a lot better now that it's painted. I do wish the hair was a bit, you know, looks a bit plasticky and fake, which is what it is. I know, I get that, but like still, I just don't like it. Also, why do they keep doing this thing where they make the neck a separate piece? Because sometimes it feels like the neck's gonna come off the body. This is the newest comic Miles Morales. He's got dust on him. I haven't touched my figures in a while. They've sort of just been sitting on my shelf. There's a lot of hate, but I also really like him. He doesn't have like an even set of hands. His comic head looks scary, to say the least, but he's really articulated. The thing that gives people the most hang-ups about him is his birthing hips. Is birthing the right word? I don't know. They stick out a lot, but honestly, it doesn't bother me, especially when you have him in a dynamic pose as much as I just did then, only when he's standing straight up. And you know, he's an action figure, he's supposed to pose in. The only thing I wish he had is the double ball joint. Now these two are going to be tied at the number 6 and 5 spot, I think it is. Yeah, I have decided I'm ranking these in order now. One isn't better than the other. I just thought these were really impressive, and I both wanted them to go on my list, because I don't really like one better than the other. When I first bought this guy, if you're in my server, you should know, go join my Discord server. When you push the button on the back of them, and then they do this, their mouth opens and their arms swing forward. There's I think it is Jazzwares that make them now. Funko don't make figures anymore. I think they lost the license to it, which is a shame because they really gave really detailed, man, this is dusty, sculpts, paint. But they are just better. Jazzwares, Funko had the license for about a decade, and they didn't make the toy animatronics ones. Or they did, but they made them in like this weird game era thing. I can't remember. They both have this mechanism in them. Why isn't it moving now? There we go. Both have this mechanism in them, and they're still really articulated. They still have a lot of articulation for their sculpts and how big they are. The only thing is they don't have waist movement, or head movement, which is understandable for the moving mouth. But what I was going to say is that when I first got my toy Bonnie, this is my second one, because the first one I pushed the button in the second I got him out the box, and it just got stuck all the way in there, like you could not get it out at all. This one's really loose, it's really easy to push. Freddy's not, for some reason. It's only doing this now. Move the arm up. You can move the arm up, even when it's not, you know, on the button. It's not just in place. There we go, that's a lot better. Just some really good figures. They have paint, and the best part is, not the best part, but a really good part of it is that the white paint on their eyes glows in the dark. This is the Mezco across the Spider-Verse Miles, and I have a bit of a story behind him. My friend sent me the listing to him on Vinted, and he was up for like £11, no accessories, no nothing, just the figure and his 2 thwipping hands and his 2 web thingies. They're held on by super glue, I think. That's why this one isn't on right now. What I was going to say is, I think I bought him off some Clueless Dad. I asked him if it was a statue, because I thought it might have been a statue instead of the actual Mezco, and he said no, it's posable. My son used to pose him all the time. I've already wrapped him up, so I'm not going to show you, so I was a bit suspicious. But then he came, and he was just the Mezco Miles Morales, really detailed. The only reason he's not higher up on my list is because I didn't really get the full experience. Like, I didn't get the box, I didn't get all the other accessories, but he is just too good, so he's in the top 5 for this list. Here is the No Way Home Lizard. He's a bit tall. Here's the No Way Home Lizard, and oh my goodness, I love this so much. He's from Marvel Legends. I got him on sale for £27, I think, or 25, I can't remember. At one point I think he was 23, but now he's shot all the way up to like 70 on Amazon. So it was a sort of get it while you can situation. I know some of him was reused from the old figure, but a lot of him is brand new. Pinless joints all around, really nice paint. The head, I know a lot of people have a problem with. That does look a bit weird, but it doesn't bother me, honestly. He had a really long tail too, keeping in line with the movie. And also moved quite a bit, surprisingly. He had okay accessories, and he goes really well with probably my #1 spot on this list. Well, he's definitely on this list anyway. I really got into DC for the first time this year after I watched Superman. I barely watched any films before it. I watched Superman and I loved it, to say the least. I think I've seen it like 2-3 times now. There weren't really a lot of good Superman figures out there. The Figure Arts one looked canned. I didn't want one of the cheap ones, although I was really close to buying the Kaiju. This was really the only one, the Fonjoy one, that surprisingly, or non-surprisingly, they just made a new one, same sculpt, but he has a better head sculpt. This one's already pretty alright, but the new one looks 1-to-1. If they actually keep it how it looks in the promo images, I think it must be out now. It's a battle-damaged version of him, so he looks all, you know, messed up. The only thing is his cape is a bit flimsy. #1 problem with the Superman, but at the same time, it can work in a lot of poses. No butterfly joints, but I can get behind it. He has really impressive, I was going to say leg movement, first of all, and ab crunch. I have like 2 of the DC figures, and their ab crunch is non-existent because they're from McFarlane. Head could move up a bit more, but overall, I'm not too upset about it. He has the printed logo on the back, and pinless joints too. And he came with 2 Cryptos if you got the deluxe edition, but those is fucked up. They're very well painted, sculpted, and he had a few pairs of hands. I like the box too. Here is actually my latest figure I got as a Christmas present. The reason I didn't get a lot of figures for Christmas, I didn't do a Christmas video like I did last year, is because I got the PC, so I didn't really ask for a lot more, because I didn't want a lot more. This is the Maximum Deadpool. I really want the Maximum Spider-Man. My friend Eddie had the Maximum Spider-Man, and he showed it to me, and it was so cool. Just as good as this Deadpool, I think. The Deadpool had so many accessories. I definitely think I'm doing a review on him, as well as Mayfex Andrew Garfield, and I hope to get Spider-Man one day. Maybe the Hulk too, but at a decent price. I don't want to pay more than like 50 for him, because I know the big problem with the Hulk is that he reuses a lot of parts, but that doesn't really bother me because I don't have another Hulk. Anyway, decent, good articulation. He doesn't have a double ball joint at the head, but he has a ball joint at the neck, so it kind of defeats the purpose of having a double ball joint at the head. He has these stubby swords. I wish they were a bit longer, but I guess it doesn't matter. The red is consistent all throughout. Sometimes I get a Marvel Legends and like the red in the torso, or the colour in the torso is a bit different from the arms in certain lights, and it really annoys me. But no, this is really premium. The maximum line in a lot of ways is maximum, in a lot of ways not. Actually, he does come with this guy. That was embarrassing. This guy, I've totally forgotten what he's called now, but he's really well painted. He's definitely an X-Men character, because you know the X on him. He's really well painted. I don't know why. I forgot what he's called. I keep on wanting to call him Blob, because he is a blob, but his name isn't Blob. Gonna start doing the voiceover now because I was on call with my friend for this part and I don't want to do the voiceover. So if you can hear my PC fans, he has a lot of accessories, as you can tell. I had to delete all the clips I took for him, well, because I had something on my monitor that is nothing bad, just something personal that I don't want you guys to see. Here's my #1 spot this year. My Andrew figure. I got him for about £70 off a friend, off Vinted. The only problem is they drilled out the neck, so it's hard to move the head on the neck. It's not hard to move the neck, but it's hard to move the head. Extremely detailed, good proportions, really good accessories. The unmasked head looks a bit off, and the colours are a tiny bit off. They could be a bit brighter, but apart from that, I do believe it is the best Mafex Andrew Garfield Spider-Man for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Definitely. He looks really cool. Wish I could give a more in-depth review. Well, I'll make a video on him. So those are my top figures for... Actually, hang on. I forgot about Miles, and these are all my best figures for 2025. I really do like them all. I only bought figures this year that I genuinely did like. I know there are a lot of exciting figures coming out this year, 2026. It is now 2026 because I uploaded this a bit late. But if Spider-Criminal can upload every 3 months, then so can I. Deadpool and Wolverine Marvel Legends, I'm getting every single one of them. I know some people are like, yeah, I'm only going to get one or two. No, I'm getting the whole wave. I'm going to sell my old Deadpool because that is now obsolete, thanks to Hasbro. I'm sure there'll be many more reveals, many more repaints, many more everything for me to get excited about. So, well, I'll get the rest of the Jazzwares figures too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later in the next video.